Hi, I'm Laura from Lawrence Branch, and I'm going to show you two crafts today, both of them fairly quick. And the first one, why don't we do this one first? This I will show you at the conclusion of the video, all the sources that gave me ideas. I have a lot of bricks in my garage that I've been holding on to for a project, and I found a lot of neat ideas as to how to paint them for your garden. This could also be for a bookshelf or as a doorstop, I think. So my first step was to put a single coat of paint after I washed it and dried it in the sun. And then mostly I used acrylic paints, and I cut up a sponge. That's one of the directions that I read said to do that. So this side is just a bunch of swirls. I actually did some of the swirls first, and then I used a fine brush to freehand paint on my heart, outlined it in gray, and then I did more swirls of color, and that worked out fine. My sides are just straight stripes with different layers. And on the back, I was going for kind of a Grateful Dead tie-dye look. And at the end of my video, I'll show you some ideas of how you can make tie-dye with acrylic on a flat piece of paper. And it worked fine on my brick. Dried quickly. And I put a coat of clear coat. So as I said, I think I'm going to use this in my garden. Quick and easy. It could be a gift that the kids could make for somebody, or you could make a nice gift for yourself. And the second one is not 2 dozen eggs, but 2 dozen painted with acrylic paint pine cones. So I went out in the yard and I picked these pine cones, took them inside and washed them, and I left them outside to dry. If you wanted to, you want to make sure that you're not bringing any bugs in the house, so you could also wash them, dry them, and put them in a low temp oven for a little while as well. So I saw a lot of different examples of how to make spring pine cones. Normally when we do pine cone crafts, we think of the winter months, December. And I saw some that used spray paint to get a real beautiful bursts of color. And I don't know about you, but I have to be in a special mood to use spray paint. It creates such a mess. So I used acrylic paints, and I did, rather than painting them 100%, I was just doing a little bit on the edges. And you can see that a little bit better on some of these than others. And my directions at the end are going to show you about how to make ombre, O-M-B-R-E, patterns. And they suggest that you start and you do about 2 or 3 rows of one color, then you get lighter and lighter. And I did a few of them like that, but I really liked the idea of then adding different colors. And so I did quite a few different ones here, and some of them in solid. And so I was really using this to try to experiment and see what colors do I like. These don't all match each other. I could make these into a wreath. I saw lots of different nice crafts. I could put these into a nice brandy snifter. I could make different things for my garden. But for the most part, I think now I know which color combinations I like, and I could make one for 4th of July or for the holidays. And so these were a lot of fun and very artistic. I'm going to show you how I did a little bit of this process. So I hope that you will make one or both of these crafts. Really a lot of fun. And thanks for listening. Stay safe, everybody. here's where I've gotten so far, and I decided to play a little bit of music while I paint. And I'm going to play The Music Never Stopped, one of my favorite Dead songs, and it's on The Best of the Grateful Dead, which you can borrow from the library.
There's mosquitoes on the river, fish are rising up like birds. It's been hot for 7 weeks now, too hot to even speak now. Did you hear what I just heard? Say it might have been a fiddle, or it could have been the wind. But there seems to be a beat now, I can feel it in my feet now. Listen, here it comes again. Stars were spinning dizzy, Lord, the band kept us so busy, we forgot about the time. They're a band beyond description, like Jehovah's favorite choir. People joining hand in hand while the music plays the band. Lord, they're setting us on fire. Crazy rooster crowing midnight, balls of lightning roll along. Old men sing about their dreams, women laugh and children scream, and the band keeps playing on.